Hello and welcome to another video. We are back from the New York International Auto Show. If you haven't yet, check out those vlogs. They're kind of funny, kind of entertaining, and it's definitely some good content. Right now I'm at one of our board members' garages. He's gonna be doing some videos with a YouTuber named Lou. Lou has a channel. I'll put that link down below, but right now we're just setting up. And yeah, I'll give you a little preview of what the garage looks like. And I think we're going to be making some videos with Lou. So definitely stay tuned in the next coming days for that. Pretty epic in there if you're into American Muscle. So without further ado, let's play some B-roll and I'll catch you in a second.
So guys, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you just a little behind the scenes of maybe the 50,000 foot view of what you do for YouTube so that you can be successful yourself. First of all, you got to make sure that it's not YouTube, that it's actually them tube. That's the first thing. So you're talking to them, not you. I mean, maybe if you're Beyonce, you can pull it off, but I'm not. So the first thing I do is I talk to the person, or I go to a car show and I find some information and they allow me to video their car. Now I've gotten to a point where they kind of call me for that stuff, which is great, but it takes time to build that reputation. So the first thing I do is I come over here to my Excel spreadsheet and I put down the year of the car, the make of the car, the model of the car, maybe a little description like it's a 327 or a 426 Hemi, and the person's name. If I was with their wife, I put both of those names down, their phone number, their cell phone, and their email, the date I videoed the car, where I videoed the car, like it might be Saratoga Springs, New York, and then if I have their address, great. If I don't, that's fine. So there's 1,900 plus cars right there. So you can imagine how much time that takes to do that. So then the second thing is, now that I videoed the car, I get some details. And I start with the same pattern every time. I start to write out details that YouTube will be looking for, like 65 Ford Mustang Fastback or Ford Mustang Fastback. And I put all of those details in the video. And I put, of course, video, ride, and review. If I do ride in it, sometimes it's just a review. Then I put a title. And after I put the title, that's because you have 100 characters, so I try to make it as appealing as possible. Lost a drag car is going to be the one I'm going to do for the Saratoga Auto Museum. And then I put Patreon, and I put some details like this. Here's where we're at My Car Story, Saratoga Springs, New York, on this date. And I say we're bringing this car, so I put the year and kind of something about the engine, and if it's a manual transmission and automatic. Then I say something about the owner, and this time it's going to be Dave DiPolo. And we're in his garage, by the way, super cool. So then that's going to go into the description of the video. Now I've actually got some live footage that I just videoed. So I'm taking my camera, I've kind of preset it up to connect to USB. My camera is just a handy cam with a wide angle lens, and it's, you know, I guess I could get 40 later. I just go right to the file to open it up, and I come over to AHCD. I open up the file, and when I open up the file, I'll see these gaps, and those gaps means that that's something that I just video footage. And then when it's an actual video, I put the date of the video, so this way I know how to find it quickly. Then I put the year of the car, then I put the make, so it'll be 68 Ford Mustang, something like that. And this way I can always find the video, and I always make a backup of those videos. So then I'll pre-look at these, determine what's going to stay, what's not going to stay, put it in order. Like for mine, it's a process. So there's a drive-by, then there's a, if it's a muscle car, maybe there's a section where we do a little run in it, and then we'll do the review, and then there's a ride, and then the car will drive by again. That's a complete review. Versus if I'm at a car show, it's walk around the car, start it up. That's pretty much all you can do because you can't drive it based on some of the indoor shows and things like that. So it's either a full review or a review. Those are the two reviews. How long does this take? Well, we videoed 5 cars yesterday. They were all not perfectly prepped, which means I had to take stuff out of the trunk and make sure they ran. And once we got that, we set them up. I took photographs of the car. I'll give you an example of the photographs. So if I come over to my files, I go to my photos, one of the cars we're going to be featuring, which is going to be a big feature for the Saratoga Auto Museum, is we just featured this car, which is the Lost drag car. This car has not been seen since 1987. And not only did we see it, but we had the granddaughter of the drag racer drive it. Wow. So you're going to see that. So it's going to be a wow moment. So I took 45 pictures to get this one picture. So I took all kinds of different angles on the car, and I can move the photographs and things. So then I take this information here and I go through all of the details, and then I have to put them into a separate drive, and then I have to do something called handbrake, which converts them from, let's call this water, but YouTube only accepts ice, so I have to convert them through handbrake to be MP4 files, which then gets converted onto YouTube or a MOV file, .mov. So without getting too technical or boring, but that took, I started at 5:30 in the morning, 5:40 in the morning, and I ended at 12:30 at night.
So this is ridiculous, guys. I mean, this is what goes into a successful YouTube channel. It's something we got to start doing, but it really goes to show the amount of work that is involved in a successful, automotive at least, YouTube channel. All right, so that is a wrap on this video. Hopefully you learned something from Lou, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the cars in this incredible garage. Stay tuned. Comment down below if you like videos like this. We'll do some more of them. Kind of like a hybrid vlog, hybrid, I don't know, highlight reel, if you will. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.